Form or function, book bags and backpacks have had a distinct purpose over the years, but it seems that some kids are getting, getting theirs for, really how they look.
Yes, and not so much how they perform. Courtney Dempsey joins us now with why that can be a dangerous practice.
Yeah, very dangerous, and I can be a testament. The heavy book bags and stuff have actually taken a little toll on my back. I'm only 33, but sometimes I feel like I'm 53. My back, my lumbago. Got Dr. Giovanni here with Woodland Healthcare. So first off, let's talk about these staggering numbers about how much kids lift actually in the course of a year if you work out the numbers. So you sent us some information about the average backpack weighs about 12 pounds, is that right?
Yeah, about 12 pounds or so.
Okay, and so you figure the kid lifts the bag about 10 times a day, so that's about 120 pounds.
Approximately.
Okay, and then you take that times about 180 days of a school year, and the whole thing ends up being like over 21,000 pounds that they lift by the time the school year's over.
Yeah, it can be a cumulative injury over time as you're continuing to lift that amount.
Mm-hmm. And so basically what the idea is, okay, the backpacks look great, and a lot of times we think, they're distributing the weight evenly, but there's some tricks to it, right?
Yeah, there's definitely some good and bad points about each of the backpacks.
Okay. You want to start with this one here?
So this is one of the more popular ones now. A one-sided bag like this is kind of a courier type bag. Mm-hmm. And the problem with this is that it's not distributing the weight evenly. It's one strap. And it's relatively good strap, but it's definitely only on the one side, so all your weight is borne on one side.
Even though he's got it slung opposite shoulder.
Yeah.
It's still not even.
It's definitely not evenly distributed. Mm-hmm. And then as we move on, once you step on up here, this is...
Little mama here.
So this has two straps. You're looking again for two straps, but the straps themselves are really thin, and they're putting a lot of stress right on that point. You really want to distribute the weight a lot more evenly.
Especially when you're that small.
Oh, absolutely.
The bag's bigger than she is.
Yeah.
So now what about these? Because it's got a wider strap. It looks like it would be, better.
Yeah, I definitely like the wider strap. It's a lot larger area of distribution of the weight. But again, it's only one strap. You're really looking to have two, and none of the weight is coming on this side. It's all coming here, and it's throwing off her alignment.
Okay. Now what about older kids there?
This is an old. Why don't you step on up? This is a better backpack, but this is how most people wear their backpacks. It's only on the one side.
And this is a two-strap backpack.
It's a great strap. Great backpack. It's got two nice wide straps, well padded. But again, you're only wearing it on the one side, so it's acting as a one-strap backpack.
So the idea is to actually use the backpack the way
you got to use both sides.
Right. Okay.
And the better example here is, again, two straps, really nicely padded, nicely distributed across the whole area, and then the back actually itself has a pad on the inside here.
Okay.
So when you're getting the whole area is taking the force as opposed to just the one or two small areas.
Okay. Now how about some ways to avoid all the extra weight in the backpack in the first place?
All right. So you want to try to only use the try to use the books that you're going to need for that day. Try to go to your locker as quickly as possible and get only the books you're going to need for that period.
Okay.
If you're having problems with pain on a regular basis, you might want to think about getting some textbooks so you don't have to ship the books back and forth from school. Get some extra sets for home, either the school or you can try to purchase them yourselves.
Okay. Lots of good information. It's back to school time, so of course, it's good to be trendy. We got to make sure the kids are going to last through the entire school year. All right?
Right.
All right, guys, back to you.
Learn now not to buy something just because it's cute. Teens got Teens tuned for you now.